Hello, my sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If this is your first time stopping by, then welcome, and I'd love for you to have a look around on my channel. I do cooking on Mondays, and then on Thursdays I do alternate videos, sometimes exploring, sometimes cleaning, cooking, getting it all done. I just want to make life easier. When I was working all the time, it's hard to come up with a menu and you get into a rut. So if I can just share with you something new to try and inspire, then my job is done. I have fun in the kitchen and I hope you enjoy the video. On to the recipes. So today I was supposed to be cooking something else and I couldn't find the right ingredients, so I searched online for an Asian chicken, and I happen to have the 5 spice on hand. So I did have chicken breast instead of thighs. I think thighs would be even more flavorful. And what you want to do is add the marinade ingredients to the bag and let this set for at least 15 minutes. But I did an hour, and that's what it said on the directions. Now, it did call for Chinese rice wine or sake, but I didn't have that, so I just used what I had, which was the white wine vinegar. But I'm going to get some Chinese rice wine to try it again next time. But it was still really, really good. I'll have all the ingredients listed at the end of this recipe, and also on our website, rvlifeintheusa.com. blog post, menu Monday 1/18/21. So I'll let this set for an hour. I'm doing some rice-a-roni on the side. You can do whatever you like on the side. So I'm putting some olive oil in the pan and heated that up. And now I'm putting in the chicken. Just a little FYI, I did wash the chicken prior to marinating it. I just didn't film that part. So I'm pouring the rest of the marinade on top. And then you just cook the chicken, turning it every now and again, and get that up to temperature 165. And it came out with a nice char on it, so I was very happy. So my chicken is done now. I'm just finishing up the rice, and then I'm going to make some packet of gravy to go on the side. It was a chicken gravy. And I'm just timing the rice. Alright, and here goes our gravy, and then everything will be ready. It was a very simple meal. Alright, now it's time to dish up. And that gravy on it was a nice touch. It was really, really good. Definitely going to be making this again. And I have 1 chicken breast left over. So being that Big Daddy doesn't take lunches right now, he has no microwave, I cut it up the next day and made chicken salad sandwiches. They were also good. Here are your ingredients. Please give this one a try. You'll love it. Alright, first up is dicing up the onion that goes on top of the salad. This is a very simple recipe, and it was really good. Definitely going to be keeping it on our rotation. Something quick, easy, and not heavy. So now we're going to cook up the hamburger. It suggests salt and pepper. I did put a little extra seasoning in here. It was a Weber seasoning for burgers. But you can put any sort of seasoning you like in your meats. Alright, so we're just cooking up the hamburger, and then you want to drain any grease off of it. That grease strainer is listed on our website as one of our favorite tools in the kitchen. You'll find it below all the ingredients on this week's blog. Well, all the blogs actually. So carrying on with the salad, we've got lettuce going on the plate first. We're going to spread out some of the chopped onion. Now we're going to add some pickles. Now you can chop these up. I just put them on as slices. Now for some cheese. This is just sharp cheddar. Now for our hamburger. And on top of that, just Thousand Island dressing and some sesame seeds. Like I said, it was very good. Big Daddy went back for seconds, so I always know it's a good meal if he does that. I'll have your ingredients here, and of course always on the website rvlifeintheusa.com, and this will be blog post menu Monday 1/18/21. Alright, starting with chopping our onion. And now we're going to mix the onion with our beef, breadcrumbs, egg, and water. So I'm just going to get everything in this bowl. Again, ingredients at the end of this video, and also on our website rvlifeintheusa.com, blog post 1/18/21. Alright, now getting everything mixed up, and then we form this into 4 oval patties. So I could sort of just put my fingers into the meat, cut it into 4 pieces, and then I'm using each quarter and getting those prepared. And then we're going to get our skillet warmed up, put in a little olive oil. And you cook these for about 10 minutes each side until they're nicely browned. Also, I checked the temperature before I added the gravy. So while these are cooking, I am making my brown gravy. You can also get a Campbell beef gravy. This was on the Campbell website. I just didn't have any. So now I've drained off the grease, put in my gravy, and those are ready to go. We paired that with some mashed potatoes and some mixed veg. It was so good. There are your ingredients. For a Stella chicken, what we do is I first put in a liner. You don't have to use that. That is preference. And then you put the chicken in at the bottom. You cover that with a block of cream cheese, which I cut up, and a can of cream of chicken soup. And then a packet of the dry Italian seasoning, like dressing seasoning. You can use any brand you like. And you just sprinkle that on top. Now, the directions said to cook this for 6 hours on low. I wasn't thinking, I know my crock pot can cook at 3 hours and low and have it ready. So this was shredded up pretty small. Next time I'm going to do it for 3 hours and just slice the chicken. But I wanted to share this with you because the flavor is out of this world. I mean, it is so, so good. But you know your crock pots, you cook it as long as you need to. I found out when I look back that if it's frozen chicken, it's 6 hours on low. Mine was thawed, so that's 3 hours. Adjust your crock pot and enjoy. It was fantastic. I do hope you try it. Here's your ingredients. Well, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next Monday for another Menu Monday. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Bye-bye.